because you're not utilizing. Fat doesn't turn into fat. Sugar turns into fat if you don't utilize it. That's in your liver. So, fructose, bad. Now you have that glucose that's in your cells. It needs to go to your bloodstream. It needs a hormone to do that. The hormone that you need is insulin. Anybody ever hear you're insulin sensitive? Anybody ever hear that? When you're diabetic, your insulin isn't working anymore. Type 2 diabetes, your insulin isn't working. Now, why doesn't it work? Okay, glucose now is in your cells. It needs to go into your, it's in your bloodstream. It needs to go into your cells. It's hanging out in your bloodstream. It's waiting for the insulin to tell the direction. Everybody this way. Funnel it this way. Now you have 10 people, and the insulin is the teacher and going, come on, let's go. Now you're eating more sugar, and now it becomes, there's more glucose in your bloodstream than you have insulin. The insulin isn't working anymore. So the glucose is hanging out in your bloodstream. Guess what you get? Diabetes. Okay? You get diabetes, you get cardiovascular disease, and you get obesity. That's why you get fat. You're not getting fat from fat. You're getting fat from sugar. So now we're hanging out in your bloodstream, and your body is smarter than you are. Your pancreas steps in. Pancreas steps in and says, hey, you know what? That insulin isn't working anymore. We're going to help you out. We're going to make more insulin for you. You don't care. You're still shoveling down that sugar. And now your pancreas is overworked. Over years, you have a type 2 diabetes, your pancreas sets in. Your pancreas no longer is going to make you insulin anymore. And that's why you get an insulin pump. Okay, so you're not born with type 2. Some people are born with type 1 diabetes. That's a whole different ballgame. Type 2 diabetes, you do it to yourself. So if you see somebody with type 2 diabetes, you gotta go, your fault. Your fault. You're not born with it. You've overloaded your liver, either that, or you've become insulin sensitive because you just couldn't stop eating that sugar. And your pancreas steps in, and now you need a pump. So, at this point, you should all be saying, I don't even want to even look at sugar. But let me tell you something. What is the leading cause of death in this country? I'm sorry? Nope, that's what it used to be.
Diabetes.
Cancer. Cancer is the leading cause of death right now in this country because there's so many types. When you have cancer, do you know what kind of diet they put you on? The first thing the oncologist does, thank God, is they put you, sugar-free. They take every sugar out of your body. Why? Because when you have cancer, you have a lot of cells that have gone bad. And bad cells replicate even faster than normal cells. The insulin in your body slows down the replication of bad cells. If I'm eating all this sugar and now I'm insulin sensitive, that insulin can't do its job, and now it increases your cancer cells. So if that doesn't stop you from eating sugar, let me give you some insulin resistance. Your insulin sensitive is the other one. It's insulin sensitive or insulin resistant.